everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make cauliflower crab chowder, and as always going to be vegan. I'm kind of glad that actually I'm going to use the cauliflower because not everybody likes cauliflower. To some people, cauliflower can be boring. But believe me, it doesn't have to be this way. And I'm going to show you how to make it in an unboring way. Today, I'm going to use eggplant to create my vegan meat. Actually, that is going to be my vegan crab. Well, talking about vegan meat, just to answer a question to some people who sometimes talking around me, not directly to me, but around me, and just asking themselves a question: why is that vegan food has to be similar to meat? What we call it sometimes the vegan meat, or vegan crab, or vegan fish, or here's my answer. A lot of people, most of vegans, have not become vegans because they hated meat so much, but because of their respect for animals. And talking about meat itself, just think about meat if you never add any spice or a little bit of salt and pepper with it. Would you really taste great? No. So again, as I mentioned before, your food is all about spice you add with it. Okay, well, let us just get into action. So this is my option again to create vegan crab, and I'm going to prepare it first because I will have to saute it for about 10 minutes. And instead of sauteing, you could put your eggplant in an oven and bake it for some time. But I'm thinking that if you decided to do it, then you will have to spend a little bit longer time cooking it. So that's why sauteing my eggplant is my choice. That just to be more convenient, I will cut my eggplant into small pieces. I'm going to get rid of this end, and I think that'll be it. So I will slice them now into pretty thick slices. Okay. I don't know exactly how big it is. Around this big. Maybe 1/4 of an inch. So I will go ahead and pile them up as much as possible. And cut them in the half first, and then threes maybe. Okay. Pile them up, all the circles. I can call the circles, why not? I just pile them up, cut in half. And cut into threes. Okay. Let me show you how they look like. Simple and easy. So now I'm going to saute them. So I turn my heat to medium high, and I will go ahead and pour in canola oil, about 2 tablespoons, and let it warm up. It is time for me to add 1 eggplant, which was previously cut, sliced and cut into small pieces. 10 minutes, and that was just enough for them to be soft and nice. I like to use tongs instead of spoons to flip them. Could be easy, might be easy for you to do it, and they're looking really great. That's my angel. You probably will be more successful with flipping them if you use tongs, but it's totally up to you. You can use spoon if you think you can do better with a spoon. Okay, so before I set it aside, I will add mixed pickling to bring more fishy flavor, just to taste. At this point, I'm going to set it aside. I will prepare my cauliflower to be cooked, to be boiled. And this is a very, very easy task, because all you need is a cauliflower and water. So I will go ahead and put it in a larger pot and add with it 1/2 cup of cold water. I'll go ahead and cover it with lid. Again, I'm going to bring that to a boil. I'm going to turn my heat down to a simmer and let it simmer for 4 more minutes. So I will go ahead and cut them or break them, whatever is more convenient for you. It's not hot at all, so I will try to break it into bigger pieces. Okay. I think it's better for me to work with my hands. I'm going to cut ends of it, which I still can add with vegetable soup. Maybe larger, maybe this one is a little bit too big, so I'm going to go ahead and break it. Okay. You do your best here. This means all your pieces of the cauliflower are not going to be the same. Some are going to be larger than others, which is all right. This is how my cauliflower looks like after I broke it into larger pieces. I will put my cauliflower aside until I need it. I'm going to invite you to come up to the stove with me, because we are going to work with other ingredients right now. before we add cauliflower and our vegan crab. I'm going to use a large pot to prepare my, if I can call this chowder. So I'm adding 3 tablespoons of Smart Balance, which is vegan butter. And let my butter melt before adding other ingredients. It should not be long. Okay, cook it a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. I'm going to give a little stir here and add about 1 1/4 cup, of almond milk. Now I'm going to work it out with a spoon. We don't want any chunks there. We don't want any clumps there. Now 1 cup of vegetarian broth is going in. Give it a little stir. I also am going to add the water I boil cauliflower with. I'm going to stir it well. Slightly thickened and a little bubbly. As you can see, it's bubbling now. So I'm going to incorporate cauliflower with it now. So now I'm going to add green onions, 1 tablespoon of it. 2 tablespoons of parsley and 2 tablespoons of red fresh pepper, and vegan mozzarella cheese. And I'm going to give it a stir. And add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Salt is going in again. 1/4 teaspoon of that. And I will give another stir. Wow, it's becoming nice and thick. And let it boil until cheese melts, which is pretty much all melted. It looks amazing. And now I'm going to add my vegan crab, which is again going to be eggplant. I already sauteed beforehand. Just give it a stir. Now I'm going to add white wine vinegar, just a little bit to taste. Don't put too much of that because you don't want it too vinegary, too sour. Finally, I'm going to add a little bit of agave, just for the taste. I have about 1 tablespoon of it. And give it a stir. And let it boil until all the flavors are combined. Few minutes. Look at this gorgeous looking vegan cauliflower crab chowder. Look at this. I cannot wait to eat it. The best time of the cooking show. But before I taste it, let me just tell you one more thing. So if you would like to have your meal thicker, you can always add a little bit of more flour or maybe more cheese. To me, it's just perfect. And once my dish cools off, I believe it's going to be thicker. So think what you like, what is convenient for you in order for the meal to be a perfect meal. And I think it is perfect. All right, I'm putting some in my bowl. Okay, another thing, maybe if you don't like eggplant, you always can use mushrooms to go with your meal, with your dish, or even tofu. What would be the other thing you could use? Jackfruit, maybe chickpeas. Totally up to you, but this is how I created my recipe, and I think it is delicious. It's looking gorgeous and it smells absolutely stunning. Okay, let me stop talking and let me taste it. That's good. No, let me take it back. It's great, not just good. It's great. Let me, and eggplant is just a great addition to this meal. Wow, this is great. I would not change anything about my dish. It's just perfect the way it is. So, hopefully you enjoy my recipe. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. And please go vegan for animals. And I will see you in my next video. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.